freedom of speech within limits that he determines. And this trial, this decision by the judge, I think all intended to send signals that there are limits that President Putin's just not going to see exceeded.
Russia recently passed several laws cracking down on government opposition. One of them raised the fine for taking part in an unauthorized protest by 150 times to about $9,000. Real World reality star Joey Kovar has died. He was found dead this morning at a friend's house in the Chicago area. He starred in the 20th installment of The Real World, set in Hollywood and later Celebrity Rehab. Kovar has a history of drug addiction, although his family does not think drugs played a role in his death. No foul play is suspected either. An autopsy is planned for tomorrow. He was only 29 years old.
Kathleen, American and NATO troops come under fire after they're attacked again by members of the Afghan security forces. The growing trend is raising concerns about stability and security in the war-torn nation. It also has the Taliban bragging about the increasing number of attacks on NATO troops from within Afghan security forces. The two attacks happened in western and southern Afghanistan. However, military experts say coalition forces have gained the upper hand on the Taliban.
We've totally turned the momentum in the south and southwest where the surge forces were applied. And we're transitioning in those areas to the Afghan National Security Forces this summer as we speak.
Since January, NATO says there have been 26 green-on-blue attacks on foreign troops. If the violence continues at its current pace, it will surpass the 36 total attacks in 2011. Scientists at the Jet Propulsion Lab in Pasadena say the Mars rover Curiosity could go for its very first short test drive in about a week. The rover likely will spend the rest of the year monitoring the Martian weather, collecting data, and analyzing rock and soil samples near the landing site in Gale Crater. Then, several months from now,